it's a pretty basic job. You don't even need that many tools. So one thing about the F80, if your car is lowered, you're gonna have to do a couple different things to get a jack. There's actually a jack point under the car, which I'll show you here in a minute, but I just like to use 2 jacks. You can see them here. I'll show you guys how this works. You got to jack up one side enough to get the long reach jack underneath to a jacking point, which I'll show you under the car. But the sides, the 2 jacks, which helps. If not, you can get a couple of 2x4s or scrap wood or something and jack up one side, put your tire on it, each front tire. That'll help get you there. But once we're under the car, we got to take off the stiffening plate. That's you need a 10mm socket and a 16mm socket. That's it. And that thing will drop right down. That'll give us access to the V-bands, or both of them. I'm going to check both of them, and I believe those for the V-bands, those are 13mm, and you're just going to need a couple socket extensions, and that's it. We'll be in and out. This total should take me 30 to 45 minutes max. So let's get into it, kind of bring you along the way step by step, show you how to do it. It's pretty simple. So if you have V-bands that are loose, take a look. Okay. So, let's see if we can get some light under there. Alright. So what I was talking about in terms of jacking points, right here. So this is your stiffening plate. Right here is a designated jacking point. So it's reinforced right here. So it helps if you have a long reach jack. Otherwise, if you have a shorter jack, you got to get the front of the car up a little bit higher. But this is easy because you can get the car on jack stands like right away. So now what we need to do, I believe these ones are 10mm, possibly 8. I'll confirm that, but these ones are 16mm. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the perimeter. And we're basically going to leave, there's 2 here in the center, we're going to leave 1 for last. So that way when we lower this one down, we can grab the stiffening plate by the center and it's all going to drop down nice and evenly. So let's go get some tools and we'll come back here and get this thing going. Alright, so I confirmed that the little ones, they are actually 8mm. One thing I would recommend, because there's some dirt under here, I'm going to get some glasses, safety glasses to put on real quick. Oh, shit. So now we'll flip over to our 16mm. That's for these. Now, this thing's just aluminum, it's not very heavy, so. Alright, we're in. So, now, we have to determine if this thing's loose or not. So, I have a pretty long extension. I think this is like a 15-inch, 16-inch. So the V-bands are 13mm. I was able to quickly tighten up this front V-band, which was the one that was loose, and now I'll show you how to get access to it. Okay, so looking underneath the car, this is the front sway bar. This is the electronic steering, and the V-band bolt is right there. If you can get it to zoom in on that. So you have access right here to the front. For me personally, this is the one that always comes loose. If I can get you up close enough. Just trying to zoom in a little bit. There you go. So there it is. So I usually access it from this side, the front of the strut bar towards the front of the car, because it's more of a straight shot with the actual socket. Where is it? see the socket on there. That's how you access. Sometimes a wobble extension is helpful as well, just to make sure you get a clean fit up on there. But that's how you access and tighten these V-bands. If yours are loose, this is a procedure. You just got to pop off you just have to pop off the stiffening plate. No big deal. Just a handful of 16mm and 8mm. Let's get this thing put back together and get it ready to go. Alright, so that's it. I mean, I think that was only about 20 minutes in real time. So, pretty simple job. If your V-bands are rattling loose, have come loose, quick, easy job. Jack up the front of the car, pop off the stiffening plate. Both the V-bands are easy access. 13mm cranky tight. I think the torque for those is around like 20 foot-pounds. It's not even that much torque to get them tightened down to factory spec. But yeah, other than that, easy job. Got that done. We're going to back it out of the garage and fire it up just to make sure everything's good. But you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you watching the video. Drop me a comment if you have any questions. Catch you next time in Rascal Garage.